Data validation is a feature in Excel that allows you to define rules and restrictions for the data entered into a cell or a range. These rules help ensure data accuracy, consistency, and integrity, making your spreadsheets more reliable and efficient. In today's video, we will understand data validation from A to Z. Along with data validation, we are going to use some formulas as well as conditional formatting. Hi, my name is Vijay and you are watching Office Mom. Let's start the video without any delays. This is an example file which I have created in advance. In the very beginning, we have got the column of name. I'll insert a name over here. This name is in text format. Let's try to insert some number over here. As soon as I inserted the number, I got an alert, wrong entry. Please type name in text and not in numbers or symbols. I'll cancel this and will insert another name. So when the name is in text format, we are able to insert it. Let's move to employee code. I'll insert a code over here, 10, wrong entry. Employee code is less than 3 or more than 4. It means the employee code should be either 3 or 4 numbers. I'll cancel it. 101, 1, 2, 3, 4. So when the numbers are between 3 and 4, I am able to do the entry. And as soon as I am doing the entry, I am getting EMP just before the number. Let's come to date of birth. I'll insert a date over here. 1st Jan 23 and I'll hit enter. I got an alert, wrong entry. Minimum employment age is 18. You are still underage. Please come next year. I'll cancel this. I'll insert another date over here. 1/1/2005. Enter. And this time we haven't got any error alert because age is 18. Or just say the person who have applied for the job completed his age of 18. When I'll do it 2004, it's not throwing any error because the person has completed his age of 18. And as soon as we inserted the date, age got calculated automatically. Current location. Here we have got drop down and we can select the area from the drop down. Mumbai. As soon as we selected Mumbai, the whole row got highlighted. Let's select another area over here. Delhi. Again the whole row got highlighted. Let's select the third area. Chennai. And same thing. The whole row got highlighted. When I'll select Bangalore, nothing got highlighted because we are highlighting only metropolitan cities over here. Let's insert an area which is not in the drop down and see what happens. Pune. I'll hit enter and we got an error alert. This region is not in the list. You want to add anyways? In case you want to add, do yes. In case you don't want to add, do it no. So I'll do yes. And Pune got inserted. It will not show in our drop down list, but it can be entered. In case you want to restrict it, you can. Let's delete the areas so the highlights will be removed. Contact number. I'll put a number over here, 1234 and I'll hit enter. Wrong entry. Total digits are less or more than 10. It means the mobile number should be of 10 digits. I'll cancel this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and I'll add 1. Means total 10 digits. I'll hit enter and we are able to do the entry. Let's insert 11 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 1. Enter. Again we are not able to do the entry because of 11 digits. Cancel. Aadhaar number. I'll insert a random number over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Enter. And the entry is done. I'll insert the same number once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Enter. We got an error alert. Wrong entry. This number is getting repeated. Insert a new number. I'll cancel it. And I'll insert a new number over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Enter. And we are able to do the entry. Means in case any Aadhaar number or residential ID number will be repeated, it's not going to take. PAN number. As soon as I clicked over here, I got the message. Example. So in PAN number, there are digits as well as letters. So we will have to insert PAN number in this form only. Meeting time. Let's insert a time over here. 9:00. Enter. And we are able to insert the time. Let's insert a new time. 18 means 6 p.m. Enter. The time got inserted. Now let's insert 8 a.m. Enter. Wrong entry. Meeting time is fixed between 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Cancel. Let's try 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Enter. No, we are not able to do the entry. I'll cancel it. I'll come to right hand side. Feedback rank. It should be between 1 to 5. I'll insert 1. Enter. And over here we can see the stars. If I'll insert 0. Enter. Wrong entry. Ratings can be between 1 and 5 only. Cancel. I'll insert 2. We are able to do the entry. I'll insert 4. We are not getting any error alert. I'll insert 5. Perfect. And when I'll insert 6, enter. Wrong entry. Ratings can be between 1 and 5 only. I'll cancel this. And as soon as I inserted the feedback rank or rating, we are able to see the stars. When it will be 4, we will be able to see only 4 stars. And even the cell will be highlighted. When I'll cancel this, the cell got blank and stars got vanished. I'll put 5 over here. Enter. Decimals. I'll insert some decimal over here. 1.2. Enter. 10.5. Wrong entry. Entry can be done between 1 and 5 only. Cancel. I'll do it 9.5. Enter. 1 and 5. Wrong. I'll do it 5. And the entry got done. Now let's see all the features of data validation from the scratch. I'll open a blank format. I'll come to the left hand side. Name. I'll go to data. Data validation. I'll click over here. On the top we have got 3 things. Setting, input message and error alert. Let me repeat. Settings, input message, error alert. Over here we have got our first drop down and the heading of first drop down is allow. Second one is data. I'll click on the drop down and will select something. I'll select a list. Now we have got third box over here of source. Over here we can provide the source or we can type manually. I'll cancel this and we'll cover data validation one by one. Let's start with name. But before starting, let's check if there is any data validation or conditional formatting in this format. I'll go in home, find and select, and over here we get option of data validation. I'll click over here. No cells were found, means there is no data validation in this sheet. Okay. I'll do the same thing. I'll go in home, find and select, conditional formatting. No cells were found, means this sheet is empty without any data validation or conditional formatting. Now let's start from name. I'll select the whole column. We'll go in data, data validation. We will click on setting. Now we will click on the drop down and we'll select custom. And we will insert our formula over here. In name, we want to insert text. In case there will be text, it should accept the values. But in case there will be numbers, it should not accept. So our formula will be plus or equal to is text, bracket open. We will click on the top cell just above the name. We'll close the bracket, is equal to true, and we will do OK. Now let's do some entry over here. Office. We are able to do the entry. Monk. I am able to do the entry. I'll insert a number over here. 1, 2, 3. Enter. And I got an alert. Now we want to customize this alert. So I'll cancel this. I'll click on top and we'll select the whole column. We'll go in data validation. And we can see our formula over here. Now we will go to extreme end. Means in error alert. Over here we get option of title and error message. So our title will be wrong entry. You can give any title or any error alert message as per your choice. Name should be in text format. Name should be in text format and not number. Okay. Now let's type something over here. Vijay. Enter. 1, 2, 3. Enter. And we got our error alert. Wrong entry. Name should be in text format and not number. I'll cancel this. Now let's move to employee code. I want employee's code to be of 3 or 4 numbers. So I'll select this. We'll go in data validation. We'll come to settings. I'll click on the drop down and this time I'll select text length. So minimum text length should be 3 and maximum should be 4. Okay. Now I'll insert employee code 1, 2, 3. I'm able to do the entry 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm able to do the entry. I'll type 1, 2 and entry can't be done. In the same way, I'll insert 5 figures 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we are not able to insert anything or enter any value. Cancel. I'll click on the top. We'll go in data validation and we will select our error alert message. Title, wrong entry, and the message should be employee code should be between 3 to 4 numbers. And we will do OK. We'll go to home and we'll take this in center. So this thing is done. But we want to insert EM just before the number. So we will right click the mouse. We'll go in format cells, custom. We will remove general. We'll insert double inverted comma, EMP, double inverted comma close, space, and we will insert hash. And we'll do OK. You'll notice that before 1, 2, 3 or before 1, 2, 4, employee got written. I'll type 202 and we are able to see employee. Now let's see joining date. I'll click on the top. We'll go in data validation. From the drop down, I'll select date. I'll click on this drop down and we'll select less than 1, 1, 23. Okay. I don't want any employee whose joining date is after 1/1/23 to feature over here. I'll type 1/1/23, 1/1/23 and we are not able to do the entry. I'll cancel it. 1/1/22 and our entry is done. We will do one thing. We will click on the top. We'll go in data validation. We'll go in error alert and over here we will type wrong entry. Error message. Joining date should be before 1/1/23. Okay. Let's type 1/1/23. Enter. And we got our error alert message. Wrong entry, joining date should be before 1/1/23. Cancel. Let's come to date of birth. I'll click on the top. We'll go in data, data validation. I'll come to settings. I'll click on the drop down. We'll select date. We'll click on this drop down and we'll select less than. End date 1/1/2005. We'll go to error alert and over here I'll type wrong entry. Error message. Person is still under age and haven't completed age of 18. I'll do OK. I'll do some entry over here. 1/1/2004. Enter. And I'm able to do the entry. 1/1/2005. Enter. Wrong entry. Person is still under age and haven't completed age of 18. I'll cancel this. I'll come to age and will insert a formula to count the age of employees. And the formula is plus or equal to. Over here I am not using data validation. I am inserting the formula manually. Dated if, bracket open, I'll select date of birth, comma, today, bracket open, bracket close, comma, double inverted comma, y, double inverted comma, close, bracket close, and I'll hit enter. So the age got counted over here. I'll come to home, we'll select this and we'll take all the things in center. Now whenever we will insert date of birth, age will be counted. 1/1/2002. I'll drag this till end. In case date of birth is not inserted over here, it's showing some random values. I'll click on the top. We'll click just before the formula and we'll insert the criteria of if. If bracket open date of birth is equal to blank, comma, the value it should throw should be blank, comma, I'll come to the end, we'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. Now I'll drag this till end and we are able to see only values or the age. Now let's move to current location. I'll click on the top and we'll select the whole column. We'll go in data, data validation, settings. I'll click on this drop down and we'll select list. We'll take this over here. Source. In source, you can type manually as well as you can select a list from any other sheet or same sheet. I'll take the list from somewhere else. I'll go in data sheet and we'll select the region from here. And we'll do OK. So our drop down list got created. I'll insert a name over here which is not in the drop down list. I'll type Pune over here and let's see what happens. Enter. We are not able to do the entry. But we don't want this. So I'll cancel this. We'll click on the top. We'll go in data validation. And we are not going to change this. We will go in error alert. We will click on this drop down and from here we will select warning. You will notice three things over here: stop, warning and information. So earlier it was stop. This time we are going to select warning. Title. Wrong entry. Name is not in the list. You wish to add it anyways. I'll do OK. Now let's insert an area over here or region over here. Pune. Enter. Wrong entry. Name is not in the list. You wish to add it anyways. So we have got the option of yes and no. I'll do yes. And Pune got inserted over here. When we will click on the drop down, it will not feature in our drop down list, but we are able to do the entry. Now let's do some conditional formatting over here. I'll click over here on one and we'll select the entire format. I'll go to home, conditional formatting, new rule. From the drop down, I'll select classic. We'll click on the drop down once again. Use the formula to determine which cells to format. And my formula will be plus or equal to, I'll take this in left. We'll click on the location. We'll remove the second dollar, is equal to double inverted comma. I'll type Mumbai over here. Double inverted comma close. I'll click on the drop down. We'll go to custom format. Fill. We'll click over here on the drop down and we'll select a color. We'll do OK. OK. Now whenever we will select Mumbai, it will be highlighted. I'll select this once again. Conditional formatting. Manage rules. We'll click on this rule. Duplicate rule, edit rule, and I'll type Delhi over here. We'll click on the drop down, custom format, fill, and we'll select a color over here. We'll go to font and we'll change the font color. We'll do OK. 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 So whenever we will select Delhi, it will be highlighted in red. When I'll select Mumbai, it will be highlighted in green. When I'll select Kolkata, it will not be highlighted because I haven't done conditional formatting for Kolkata. So in the same way, you can use conditional formatting for your regions or location. Let's move to contact number. I'll delete the location from here so the colors will be removed. Now we will see contact number or mobile number. We want the mobile number to be of 10 digits, not less than that or not more than that. I'll click on the top. We'll go in data, data validation. I'll come to setting and from here I'll select text length. Currently it's showing range, minimum and maximum. I'll click on this drop down and we'll select equal to. Length should be 10. Okay. Now I'll do some entry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 1 means 10 digits. I'm able to do the entry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We are not able to do the entry because it's 9 digits only. Let's click on the top. Data validation. Error alert. Title. Wrong entry. Mobile number should be of 10 digits. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Enter. And we got our error alert. Every time you will do data validation, you will have to insert your error alert message. Cancel. Aadhaar number or residential ID number. We want the numbers not to be repeated over here. So I'll click on the top. We'll go in data, data validation. We'll come to settings. We'll click on the drop down. We'll go to custom and we'll insert our formula over here. And our formula will be of countif plus or equal to countif bracket open. I'll select the whole range, comma. I'll click on the top just above Aadhaar number or residential ID number. Bracket close is equal to 1. So this formula will not allow us to do the entry twice. I'll do OK. I'll insert some random figure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Enter. And our entry is done. Let's insert the same number again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Enter. And we got our error alert. Means we are not able to do the entry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And our entry is done. Let's click on the top. Go to data validation. Error alert. Title. Wrong entry. This ID number is already entered. Try some new ID number. Okay. Let's do some entry over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Enter. And we got our error alert message. Cancel. Let's come to right hand side. PAN number. I don't want to restrict anything over here. I want to show some message or information. I'll click on the top. We'll go to data, data validation. This time we will not go in setting or error alert. We will go in input message. Title. Please check the format. And we will insert an example of the format. A, B, C, T, Y, 1, 2, 3, 4, D. Okay. Now whenever we will click on any cell, we will get the message. Please check the format. And the format is this. Meeting time. The meeting time should be between 9 am to 6 pm. So we are going to restrict this. I'll click on the top. Data validation. I'll take this in left side. Settings. I'll click on the drop down. And this time we will select time. And from here, we will take between. Start time 9 am. End time 6 pm. And we will do OK. Let's change the error alert message. Wrong entry. Meeting time is between 9 am to 6 pm. We will do OK. Let's insert some time over here. I'll insert 9 am. And the entry is done. This time I'll insert 8 am. And entry can't be done. And we are able to see our error alert message. Cancel. 6 pm. And the entry is done. Let's come to right hand side. Feedback rank. I want to put numbers over here between 1 to 5. Not less than that, not more than that. So I'll click on the top. We'll go in data, data validation. We'll go to settings. We'll click on the drop down and we'll select whole number. And from this drop down, we will select between. So minimum should be 1 and maximum should be 5. We'll do OK. Let's insert our message over here, means error alert message. Wrong entry. Ranking should be between 1 to 5. OK. Let's insert 1. Entry is done. 0. We are not able to do the entry. 6. We are not able to do the entry. 5. And the entry is done. Now let's insert our stars over here. And to insert stars, we will have to insert the formula. We will come to right hand side and we'll see how to insert a star. We'll go in insert. Over here we get the option of symbol, means in extreme right hand side we get option of symbols. We'll click on symbol and our emoticons got opened. If you are over here, you can search star and all the stars are over here. You can select any star of your choice. I'll select this and will double click over here and you will notice star got inserted. I'll close this. Now I'll go to formula bar and will copy the star. Control C or Command C. We'll come over here in stars column and we'll insert our formula. And the formula will be plus or equal to REPT, means repeat, bracket open, double inverted comma. I'll paste the star which I have copied, Control V or Command V, double inverted comma close, comma, I'll select this cell. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. So our star got inserted over here. When I'll drag this down, when the number is 5, there are total 5 stars. When the number will be 7, let's see what happens. Enter. We are not able to do the entry. 4 and we can see 4 stars. Let's delete this. Now let's highlight our cells. I'll select this. We'll go to home, conditional formatting, highlight cell rule, greater than blank. For blank, we will insert double inverted comma twice. We'll click on the drop down, custom format, fill. We'll click over here on the drop down and we'll select a desired color. OK. We'll do OK once again and it got highlighted. Let's delete the number from here. When feedback rank cell will be blank, it will be blank. Means there will be no stars as well as the cells will not be highlighted. Now let's see the last thing, decimals. I'll select this from top. We'll go to data, data validation, setting. We'll click on the drop down and we'll select decimal. Minimum 1 and maximum 5. Enter. 1. We are able to insert 0.9. We got our error alert message. 5. We are able to do the entry. 5.1. It's throwing error alert message. Let's go to data validation. Let's click on the drop down. So we have covered all the things: whole number, decimal, list, date, time, text length and custom. So these are all the heads of data validation. I'll provide link of this file in description box. In case you want to download, you can. I'm sure you must have loved the video. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you soon with a new topic. Till then, bye bye.